Hello and welcome to everybody. It's an absolute thrill to welcome you to this day one clash, and no day, of course, engenders hope or optimism more than this one. Optimism which could dissipate at a rate most alarming or last all the way to the latter stages. We shall see. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And now we observe the national anthems. So off we go then. This then the greatest show on the grandest stage. Caresses it through. Oh, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Now, can they get it back? Delivered low. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. That's a sharp pass. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Bunu has been included in the starting lineup. Oh, he's all alone. He's having a shot! Goal! Morocco! And Morocco score first. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0. This is a promising build-up. He's free, he has got space. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Well read, nice interception. That is ended up in no man's land. Threads one in. Morocco leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0.
Canada definitely like their pressing from the front.
Yeah, it's relentless at times, Jim, isn't it? High energy, high intensity.
Standard practice nowadays, Peter. Make sure you don't...
And a chance! Against the crossbar! Oh, needed to be more decisive in the end.
Well, it's a shame it ended up a little wasteful. They had the perfect opportunity to break away, and then they go and do that. It's got to be a quicker transition.
Cornelius. Now that looks a decent ball.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Tries to get it clear. Cornelius. Laya. And here's Brahim Diaz. That's a lovely, neat pass.
Brahim Diaz really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
It's a pretty loose pass. Hakimi. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Strokes it back.
I would think that was the wisest choice.
He's had a shot! And no mistake. And And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. So smooth, a signature finish.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs, and when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now at 2 up.
Laya is wide and looking to get onto this.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Cornelius. And it's been given away. Great vision. Oh, perfectly measured that. Shot a goal! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, he hit that sweetly. Morocco with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. They've played it short. Hakimi. Real chance! And it's there! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
A case now of complete control.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
He's picked his way through. He leaps for it. Oh, he's hit the bar. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Johnston. Now, can they get him away? Takes a shot! It's a smartly directed ball. That's an imaginative pass. Oh, nicely intercepted. No way through there. He's found the way through. Oh, that's a fine interception. Eustachio. And Buchanan. David. And it's Buchanan. Oh, that pass isn't the best.
This is the time you need that pace.
Ambitious ball here.
Added minutes has been indicated.
Laya.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. Now it's David. Nice physical challenge. Steaming on goalwards. Pass somewhat off target. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they'll want to keep things that way.
Morocco will be wanting more of the same in the second half then. Utterly dominant in the first period, and they're 3-0 up. That gets us going once more. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. The message is clear, none shall pass. And here's the chance to counter. Unrelenting, uncompromising pressure on him. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Crosses it in here. De Fougerolles. Now Eustachio. Tries to play it through, and he's picked it up out wide. Big chance! And that's a tidy finish. They will take that. They are absolutely ripping it up. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Morocco are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Great chance! And that's a sharp finish. And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
After 56 minutes...
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Brahim Diaz. Oh, and the shot! Buchanan.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And it's Buchanan. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Space for him to turn and look. And he's managed to get free. Brahim Diaz! Oh, almost a sixth.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
It's their second corner of the game. Defending of the desperate variety. Canada are looking to go forward now. And that has been slung wide. Aimed beyond the defence. Back in once more.
That was well seen too. Good clearance. If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Brahim Diaz looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Well, this defence now knows that they have to reduce his...
There's the shot! Oh, he's been caught napping. Has another go! Buchanan. Chance here to counter. Brahim Diaz goes for a shot! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Hakimi. It's a promising position. Laya. Nicely aimed pass. Kone. This looks promising. Now it's Buchanan, and he's... Can he finish? It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Brahim Diaz, looking to add to his goal.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Keeper has taken decisive action. Oh, what has happened here? Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner.
Substitution for Canada. Number
Morocco
12,
have their third corner.
10, Jonathan David. Number 11, coming on the field.
Morocco
Number
with another
9,
chance from a corner.
Number 24, number 14.
So their fourth corner of the game.
Progress.
And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. And it's Hakim. He'll try from distance! They're up to 5 corners now. And he can clear it away. Canada have the chance to go the other way. Oh, there's a probing ball. Brahim Diaz. Oh, well measured. He's in a great position here. Buchanan. Kone. Tries to pass it through. It's out for a goal kick. Kone. Johnston. And it's Buchanan. Into the last 5 minutes. Buchanan. Riyad spots it and intercepts. Cornelius promptly onto that, and that is that. Flings in across. And the keeper gets his hands on it.
There will be 3
Oh, it's a nice
minutes
idea,
added
but
time.
the execution was lacking. De Fougerolles. And it's Buchanan. Can he get on the end of this? A quick look, thought about cutting inside.
He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement.
Eustachio. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Morocco have done it. The perfect outcome in this most pressured of games. Your final thoughts, Jim?
From the manager's perspective, Peter, I don't think he could have asked for much more. We're certainly result-wise. This is a game they wanted to win for so many reasons, and his players did a sterling job carrying out the instructions. Thoroughly enjoyable.
Please turn your attention to the screen for information provided by the local police.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Things already rolling. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Gnabry. Oh, that's fabulous. Well, now here's a good battle by... There's the shot! He scored! Simplicity itself.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
So, a breakthrough already. Mazraoui, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Mbappe! Oh, important interception.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And it's Musiala. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Neuer clears without hesitation. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Mbappe going face-to-face with his great rival. And here's the chance to counter. Laporte. And now the breakaway. Quarter of an hour played. It's Kane! Oh, the ball's run loose. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Kane. Messi. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Musiala! And with the goal at his mercy, a dreadful miss.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
And it's Shevchenko. And no, he's seen through all of that. Now it's Mbappe. Great ball if he can get there. Shoots! And he's stuck it away. 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get press from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Efootball are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now at 2 up.
Yamal. Oh, that's a key interception. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
His teammates are really...
Big chance! Yes! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Efootball find a position of real strength now.
This is one...
Oh, he's been caught napping! Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. Efootball present their opponents with the best possible chance here. It's one back! Not a twitch, not a blink.
You know, he would have been embarrassed had the keeper held his position then.
So could they be onto something here? Amiri. And it's Messi. Musiala. Shevchenko. Serginho. Yamal. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Amiri did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And the shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Buat goes short, and he shoots! And that is doing no harm at all.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Efootball heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Nuno Mendes into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Serginho simply refused to be outdone there. It's a really well-measured ball, and he welcomes it in. Oh, good climb! Firm header just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
Amiri. Spread out to the left. And it's Buat. Can he get on the end of this? Buat. Musiala is onto this. Shevchenko. Shevchenko running with intent. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Serginho's cross. Ah, that's a fine interception. That's the end of the first 45.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
Well, we've been blessed with a goal-laden first half. 3-1 is the half-time score. And if you have just joined us, can he finish? And again! And he hits the net! Barely into the second half, and already it is heating up. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, Peter, I know from experience there are players who always seem to know where the ball's going to end up. This isn't about luck at all, despite what people say. Just keep an eye on his movement.
And a really good game is threatening to break out here.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Shevchenko showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Mbappe on a hat-trick. What do you think that'll mean to him, Jim?
I think it'll mean a huge amount to him. The way he's been playing, I fully expect him to turn his 2 goals into 3. His appetite has been brilliant, and he totally merits a 3rd.
He looks a really hungry player right now. And it's Messi. And the shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Threads one in. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Yamal unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Knocks it into space. Buat gets into a good position. He has found the way through. He's had a shot! Oh, it's come off the upright. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Engages and forces him off the ball. Mbappe needing to deal with defending that's more... Takes a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase. Oh, what has happened here? Opts to play it back. Goes for a shot! And he's really put himself on the line here. And now they can spring out of defence. Great defending, strong and determined. Neither of these two want to come off second best. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Look at the space here.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Short changes him with that pass. Serginho will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. The referee has given a corner. Celtic choosing to make the first change. Brahim Diaz.
Celtic really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy. Shot, surely! And that's a good finish. Do not write them off. Back they come. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
It's turning into quite a gem, this.
Well, needless to say, Peter, they're eager to get going, but you have to wonder how much these boys have left in the tank.
The final 5 minutes.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Van Dijk gets it clear. Looking to play him in. Not the most accurate pass. And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. Mazraoui. That's good running with the ball. Messi. Now this could be a chance. And that'll be the end of that. What a game, a contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start to finish. Mbappe taking in the accolades, having been named...